Well, hi, my name is Alex Bogdanov. I am director at euresidence.me, and thank you for watching this short video about residence permit in Estonia. Estonia has a few different ways of receiving a residence permit, but we are only going to cover one. And this way is mostly for those who are startuppers, so those people who start the activity, start a new company in developing sectors such as IT, such as medicine, logistics, well, anything that has a promise to grow into something substantial, something big. The process is quite short. I think the advantage of Estonia is that the formalities are quite minimal. If you want to apply, we have to make sure that you have a proper resume, you have a proper LinkedIn profile, and that you have the previous experience dealing with similar things, that you have had a managerial or business experience before. We will create a company on your behalf and having a power of attorney from you. With this in hand, we will apply to the startup committee to get your startup idea approved. Once that is done, you will have to apply for the residence permit. There are no visas, you only apply for the residence permit. For this, you will need to fly to one of the embassies of Estonia in Europe or in Middle East. You can also travel to Estonia for the same purpose, and we can go with you together to the local police office and submit all the documents there. The list of documents is quite short. We will only need the approval of the startup committee. We also need the documents on your company, which we will create for you, and we will also need the information about your family. So the list of documents is very short. The processing time is between 2 to 3 months, and if everything is okay, then you will receive an email from the police officer saying that your residence permit is ready and you can collect it. The good news is that this residence permit is issued for 5 years in one go. This is probably the longest period for which you can receive a residence permit in all of European countries. So your family can join you. Your kids can go to school in Estonia. The only particularity is that most schools are in Estonian, so the kids will need to learn the language. There are apparently the English-speaking schools, so but they will not be free. What happens in 5 years? Well, if you count on staying, then we would say that you would need to ensure that your company is active and that you're trying to achieve the goals that you have been talking about in the business plan. So if your company is not doing anything, it is not present, you just forgot about your idea, you never come to Estonia, then the risk is that your residence permit will be revoked and you will not have a chance to renew it. So in our services, the first year of accounting and the legal address of your company is included. So once it's set up, first year you worry about nothing. But your only job will be to really concentrate on the projected activity. Then there will be ongoing costs if you want to get your company rolling. If you want to renew later, you will need to make sure that you at least submit the tax reports on time, that you pay your legal address, and that you pay the dues that are needed. Still, they're capped. There's no big amounts. I think we're talking about 700 to 800 euros per year to get your company, keep your company afloat. So this is probably the most straightforward and most advanced residence permit in Europe and probably in the world. However, it comes with the downside that if you are looking at Estonia as your permanent immigration destination, then you should consider that first of all, to get a permanent resident, you would need to learn the language, and Estonian is not one of the easiest. And you will need to really be there. You will need to get yourself a place where to stay on a permanent basis, and then if you want to apply for citizenship, you will need to renounce your current citizenship. So Estonia does not tolerate more than one passport, and this passport being Estonian. So for for quick turnaround, for the longest permit possible, Estonia is the best choice. For citizenship, Estonia is not so good. But consider this: if you are doing this for your children, for the future of your kids, well, probably you don't need a nationality, and you can live on a residence permit, and then give this job to your kids. If a kid, normally the rule in the European countries is that if your kid have spent at least 10 years in the country of destination, till he or she reaches 18, he or she can claim the local citizenship. So if they arrive, say, at the age of 6 and live there together with you for the next 10 or 12, then they can get the passport without serious questions. They really become the local people. They speak the local language, and for them they are integrated into the society. Meanwhile, you still can keep a residence permit, which is good enough for all the services, for traveling, and just for being in the country. Estonia is a northern country, so even though there is sunshine, it is not there every day. There are quite a bit of rainy days, but still you have a chance for snow if you like it. It has good connections to other countries like Latvia and Estonia, and to Finland, to Sweden. So if you like other countries further to the east, there's only 1 hour flight to St. Petersburg or to Moscow. So thank you for watching this. If you have more questions about Estonia, or about what we do and how we do it there, please don't hesitate to get in touch, and don't forget to read our immigration guide, which has the answers to most of the questions. Another very important thing, if you are interested to get in touch with our clients that already have received the documents through our help, we'll be happy to liaise with some. Thank you very much. Good luck. Bye-bye.